Today we are celebrating with Aerotec Watches 10 years, their 10th year anniversary, and along with that is a new release to commemorate the milestone. The new watch is the Atlantic Star, and it's another great release from the company. One thing that draws me to smaller companies like this is the people behind the brand. The owner of Aerotec is top notch, really good guy, so it's nice to see him hit this important milestone of 10 years in business. So let's get to it and check out the watch. All right, now Aerotec watches have had quite a few different style watches over the years, usually sports watches of one variety or the other. And the Atlantic Star falls into that sporty, almost everyday wear category, although the textured, colorful dials maybe won't quite qualify this as an everyday wear for everyone. These are coming out by way of a Kickstarter campaign that goes live today and start at a steal of a price of only 249 USD, depending on the configuration. Lots of interesting dial colors, 5 in total, including this. They call this one the Coastal Mirage, but I'll link the Kickstarter campaign in the description so you can see all the options. The dial is a textured dial with a sterling silver base. It's a salmon dial that transitions to a gray tone as you go towards the bottom of the dial. Up at the 12 is the company name printed in black, which is the only text on the dial. Then down at the 6 o'clock is the running seconds. And one cool thing with that is the second hand is in the shape of the Aerotec logo, which is a neat detail. At the outer edge of the dial is a raised ring with the hour markers, and it is fully loomed along with the hands. The loom is okay, but the markers aren't the brightest. This is a prototype, so maybe they can hit it with a little more BGW9 on the production models. Hands are good, but the markers aren't quite there. The case is made with 316L stainless steel, and the finish work is excellent, especially the brushed top of the bezel and where it meets the polished edge. How good is that raised box sapphire crystal there too? The screw down case back has Aerotec's signature dive helmet with the small opening to the movement. The movement, by the way, is the Seagull ST 1731, which is a 21 joule movement beating at 21,600 vibrations per hour and with a power reserve of approximately 38 hours. The screw down crown is large, signed, and easy to grip. Good winding action. But if we pop it out into the next position, the movement does not hack. For me, not a big deal with a small seconds watch, but something to know for sure. The bracelet is an H-link bracelet with polished edges of the inner links, push pins for sizing, and also has quick release spring bars. The clasp is signed with the company logo. They give us also an on-the-fly adjustment system, which is always good to have. I have worn this pretty well entirely on the bracelet, but there's also a leather strap option. During the campaign, you can get the watch on one or the other, or both, and I'll get you the price differences here in a minute. Size on the watch comes in at a case width of right at 40 millimeters. The lug to lug is 46 millimeters. Lug opening is 20 millimeters with the bracelet tapering down to 18 at the clasp. And the thickness is 11.8 millimeters, including the AR treated box sapphire. Water resistance is 200 meters. And here it is on my 7.25-inch wrist, and nice work by Aerotec on these, especially for the price. Again, the loom could use a little bit of work. And one other thing I think I forgot to mention is the movement does have a ghost date position as well. As far as price goes, these start today at 249 USD on the leather, 279 on bracelet, and 299, which includes both. I'd personally at least go for the bracelet for only an extra $30. Eventually, full retail on these will be starting around the $500 mark. Overall, very nice watch, and check out some of the other colors too, some fun options in the lineup. Thanks for taking a few minutes to stop by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.